Hello, everyone, and here we go with your college football update. Vegas Top Dogs TV YouTube channel. We'll get to a couple of college football free selections for this Saturday's action 1 minute. We also have guest handicapper Jeff Hockman joining us. We'll bring him on here in just a minute. First, let's touch on a few college football things. There were a number of upsets last Saturday. LSU dominated number 7 Ole Miss. Also, number 8 defeated number 17, Kansas State. So far in college football, we have 7 teams that have been red hot against the spread. Tulane, 7-1 ATS. We have Tennessee, who is 6-1 ATS. Wake Forest, Buffalo, Kansas, Syracuse, all 6-1 ATS. So they're covering at an 80% clip. So some red hot teams here against the spread in college football. I'm going to get to a selection between Ohio State and Penn State. But let's bring on here Jeff Hockman, college football, 30-11. That's right. You heard me right. 30-11 since 2020 with his college football action. He was 2-0 last week, and he has a selection today between Oklahoma State and Kansas State. Let's bring him on here. Welcome, Jeff.
Tony, thanks for having me on once again. Let's get this money train rolling.
Absolutely. Who do you like this week? And tell us why.
I like Oklahoma State. I'm going to stick with Oklahoma State. I'm 2-0 using Oklahoma State this season. They have a big edge on the defensive line, according to Football Outsiders. They rank 14th. Kansas State ranks 116th. Also in special teams play, Oklahoma State ranks 6th. Kansas State ranks 41. Anytime you have a line 3 or less, special teams comes into play quite often. Kansas State top 2 quarterbacks were banged up last week. So this is going to be very tough for Kansas State to move the ball consistently. Oklahoma State keeps finding ways. 13-1 against the spread in Big 12 regular season games. They're also 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games as an underdog. Very interesting fact. Both these teams beat Texas Tech this month. Oklahoma State was -11. Texas Tech was -7.5. Both teams were at home. So why is Oklahoma State getting points in this game? It makes no sense to me. Last season, Oklahoma State won 31-20, outgaining Kansas State 481-260. I think more of the same. Kansas State has a big revenge game next week against Texas. So give me Oklahoma State plus the points. I wouldn't be surprised if the Cowboys win the game outright.
Hey, that's some very good stuff there, Jeff. I appreciate you breaking down the game and joining us on our college football report for this week. The game I was looking at, and it kicks off early, which surprises me. Ohio State at Penn State. You'd think that would be a mid-afternoon or a night game. Ohio State currently ranked number 2, Penn State 13. This line is high, 15.5. A lot of people say, hey, look at the scores the last few years, 11 points, 13, 1 point twice. So I think the last 4 or 5 years they've been within 13 points or less, but I just think this Ohio State team is very, very good. They're fast. They're explosive. Look what they did to Iowa last week, who was supposed to be very good defensively on special teams. They just blew them out. Ohio State's averaging 49 points per game. Penn State defense is solid. I like their new defensive coordinator, Manny Diaz, but they're small. I think Ohio State's going to take advantage, and I'll even give you a prediction. Let's go. I'm going to stick with their 49 points. I'm going to go 49-21 Ohio State. 49-21 Ohio State to win and cover on Saturday in Happy Valley.
And look what happened to Penn State when they played another Big 12 team.
Michigan.
Yep. Yeah, they got their ass kicked.
And one of the touchdowns they scored in that game was a pick 6. So
right,
I don't see them scoring much here in this game, and I think Ohio State will have their way. Before I forget, make sure you like, subscribe, give us that thumbs up. We'll keep these YouTube videos rolling to you. I know Jeff's one of our favorites to have on here to break down NFL. He joined us this week for a college play. We have NBA in full swing. World Series is underway this week, and NHL. So I'm sure we'll have Jeff on for an NHL. That's his specialty.
Had a winner last night with the Seattle Kraken, 5-1 winners. I believe you had them too as well, Tony.
Yeah, you always like those nice wire-to-wire winners. So
yeah,
our 2 football picks this week get there.
And we'll be on. We'll do an NFL video tomorrow, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, look for that tomorrow, and I'll have a player prop for you. They've been red hot.
I think you're 12-1 with your player props.
Yeah, 12-1, unbelievable. And you had a nice winner last week, Cincinnati. I think the first score I saw in that game was either 14-0 or 21-0. So nice pick with the Bengals last week.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for coming on. As always, make sure everyone visits VegasTopDogs.com. Check out the hot hands, the hot cappers. Jeff and I also have some weekly, monthly, and full season subscriptions available. So check it out, VegasTopDogs.com. Jeff, we'll see you again with NFL action tomorrow.
Good luck, everybody. Let's win some cash. We'll speak to you tomorrow.
As always, good luck and be a winner.